Alright, so tonight kita akan cerita pasal productivity, okay? And how to achieve it with the time that we have, right? Okay, so this is a few hacks yang I learned that helped me last year. This year I need new hacks, but last year this really sangat-sangat bantu I. Alright, so let's start with, as I said, we don't have any slides, so we're gonna have a conversation. So if you have any questions, you ask away, okay? I'm going to pull up. Let me just pull up the conversation so that I don't miss out. Beginilah bila multi-screen. Alright. Just give me a few more minutes. Running through them. Okay. All right. So I just want to, wow, my face looks like what? Okay, so I just want to start off dengan, let me see. Let me just start off with how I got to know this is because last year I was reading up macam mana nak be successful with the time that I have, right? So I read up on this Carnegie success model. Okay. Sebab I believe kalau kita nak berjaya, there's always going to be a system, betul tak? There's always going to be like a way, a successful way. Kita tak payah nak reinvent the wheel. Siapa agree? We do not have to reinvent the wheel. Kita just follow somebody yang dah berjaya, dah buat. So that makes it so much better. So I found this model. It's called the ASK model. ASK model. All right. So basically it stands for ASK. This is attitude, skills, and knowledge. Because last year, when I was failing at trying to sell online, I didn't know how to close people online. I mean, I could do it face to face, I could do a pitching, tapi bila nak buat online, I rasa kekok because I don't know how to talk to screen, that I don't know siapa kat belakang tu. Who is this person? Who is that person that I'm talking to? Siapa kat sini rasa macam when they did the live during the challenge, dia rasa macam, siapa sebenarnya? Aku tengah cakap pasal apa? Aku tengah pitch pada siapa? And you feel like macam, is anybody listening? Am I alone here or yes, are you okay? Yeah, right? Yeah, because I didn't know who I'm speaking to. I didn't know who these people are. So kalau pasal in Crush It Challenge for the past 3 weeks, all we did was get into macam the question of siapa yang kita nak serve, who, what do they want. I mean, there's all those questions yang memang banyak. Jujur cakap ni memang banyak because I was trying to figure out who I'm speaking to. Alright, so waktu tu lagi I realized that in order for us to succeed, kita kena ada knowledge. We have to have the knowledge. We have to have the knowledge, we have to have the skills, and we have to have the attitude. Now this model, success model, it looks like macam semua sama rata, tapi sebenarnya tak. Alright? This is how it goes. Knowledge is the main, kat bawah, paling banyak. And then go skill. Tapi what will get us to right at the success peak is actually our attitude. Kenapa? Because knowledge, everyone is going to courses. Betul tak? Everyone is attending course here, course there, buat ni, buat tu, trying new things. Everyone can learn up a new knowledge, a new something. Tapi tak semua orang akan buat an action to asah dia orang punya skill. Betul tak? So that's why we're doing the challenge. Because skills can only be got if you do the work. So not everyone will do that, right? So this actually requires action, baru yang boleh asah. And then, bila kita start buat something, of course, we are going to fail a lot of things. Macam, ni tak jadi, tu tak jadi, and then we have to adjust our sales. Tapi if we don't have the right mental state, the right attitude, that it's okay to fail, that it's okay that I don't know, but I'm trying to figure things out. If we don't have the right attitude, we're not going to get there. Okay. So this is the Carnegie success model, right? So you have to have the knowledge, the skills, and then, but most importantly, the attitude. And walaupun benda tu macam rasa macam susah, but the fact that you're here tonight, you're 19 out of a total of 400 people actually that supposed to be here, but for whatever reason they can't, right? Okay, so you know, I just want to like macam take this opportunity untuk like give you guys a clap, so you guys ada kat sini, right? No matter what happen, you guys ada kat sini, and that's amazing. Okay, tepuk tangan. Kalau number drop terus, semangat pun turun in a way. Yeah. And then I lupa nak bagi tahu you all, the first waktu awal you buat live, number tu akan tinggi tau. But and then dia akan drop sikit. Kenapa? It's normal. Because awal-awal tu it's high because people are curious, and then the platform tengok, hey, this person tengah buat live. So dia nak upload you, so dia to show you punya content to more people. But after some time dia akan drop sikit because at one point people akan, oh, dia ni tengah cerita pasal ni kot. So I'm not interested, so I don't want to watch. That's okay. It only means that you're making room untuk the right people to come in. Right? Because you're not new people, the right people who wants your product, want your service, who wants whatever that you have, even wants to listen to the opportunity, kan? So you're making room, right? Okay, so that's okay. That's part of the journey. Skill I learned over this. Actually, talking to yourself is actually a really good skill. Okay, so in order to like macam be successful, one thing that we always have to manage are, we have to know how to manage productivity, betul tak? The more that we can produce, the more content, the more like, you know, kena content, the more macam, the more things that we can do, obviously the more our action is, the higher our success is lah, betul tak? Right? Okay, but how? Right? But how? Okay, but how to make sure that I have enough time, I have enough energy, so that my productivity sentiasa up there. Yes, right. Okay, so the thing is, siapa kat sini, you know, sometimes you rasa that you wish there was more hours in a day. Alright, just type in the chat. Siapa kat sini rasa you wish you had more hours in a day, ataupun I just feel like I don't have enough time to do it all. Like Dini's homework, I kena buat ni half of the house, I kena buat ni untuk kerja hakiki, I have to do this, I have to do that. I only have 30 minutes to do this, but I don't have time to do everything. Yes? I get you. Okay, because the thing is, we need sebenarnya, dia lari. We need time, energy, plus attention ataupun focus, I like to call it. Barulah kita akan dapat productivity. Right? So what happens, let's say lah, you dah cuba and then you have time. Okay, you dah allocate maybe macam, you dah allocate, not time. You dah allocate, you dah ada energy, you makan macam maybe Ningxia Red. Okay, and then you dah macam dah try to give, you dah buat time blocking, lepas tu you dah ada attention. However, you tak carve out the time, enough time to do it. What happens is you will feel overwhelmed, right? If this is you, maknanya macam I feel like, you know, I don't have enough time to do everything. I don't have time to do X and Y and Z. I only have 30 minutes. That is overwhelmed, right? Kalau you already put enough time into it and you focus, you give it the attention that it needs. However, you tak ada energy because you're so tired. You wake up at 5 because the kids wake up at 5, and then you have to do kerja hakiki, then you balik, you dah penat, otak you dah jam. So you end up exhausted. Exhausted sounds like person yang macam you just rasa macam you need help because, you know, you don't have time to handle everything and you're just tired. Okay, a person, maybe you have everything to succeed. Okay, you have the macam the support and everything, tapi you just penat because you're you're either physically doing so much things ataupun mentally you're just tired. Yes, siapa kat sini macam tu? Oh, tak ada orang kat sini exhausted. Okay. Anyone? Okay, so most of the people here are just overwhelmed. That's good. Okay, what if kalau you ada time, right? And you have the energy because you makan like macam supplements ke apa, but you do not show it enough focus ataupun attention because maybe you're doing so many things at once. What happens is you get distracted. All right? Distracted sounds like macam ni. Okay, I have a lot of things to do tapi I tak tahu mana nak start. Okay? Or ataupun macam you're doing something and then tiba-tiba you tengok dah pukul 6. And then you're like macam, oh my god, where did the time go? So that's distracted. So kenapa I mention all of these things and I bagi macam a definition to it is because once you know which ones are you, and you could be not just one, you could be 1, 2, and 3. All right? Kalau rasa semua, yeah, that's why, because I was 1, 2, and 3, okay? I macam, oh my god. Tapi there is something yang macam maybe heavier than the maybe pemberatan dia kalau macam 100% tu macam put like macam ni berapa persen dekat sini you rasa. You would know better, betul tak? Right? Which one is you heavier at? Because kenapa? Is because you have to know which one that is macam where you're stuck at. Apa yang kita nak buat sekarang ni, kita nak diagnose the core of our problem so that we can know how to make it better, right? Okay, so distraction. Yes, the root cause. Thank you. Yeah. So if you know whether you're overwhelmed ataupun exhausted ataupun distracted, then you know which one sebenarnya yang you're lacking. Which one? Okay, you need to manage time better ke? You need more solution for energy ke? You kena makan more supplement ke? What's going on? You need to sleep earlier ke? Atau you need an afternoon nap ke? Ataupun you just need a system yang macam you tak boleh distracted, you just do one thing at a time. Contohnya my sister, she has this problem, distracted gila-gila. Her timetable will look different than mine because dia ada ADHD. So the way her brain thinks is different. And dia tak sedar benda ni until she was over 30. Okay? So until then she was just frustrated and she's just keep asking herself, kenapa I tak sama macam orang lain? Kenapa I try to do the timetable tapi tak boleh? In the end I just get distracted. So it's really important for you to know sebenarnya your root cause kat mana so that we can work better untuk help you to get there, right? Because if you try to fix everything at once, what happens is you get more overwhelmed ataupun you just run out of time, you get more exhausted. Kita kalau nak fix something, kita fix. Kalau doktor pun dia tak fix all at once. Dia akan identify, okay, yang ni, okay, yang ni. Okay, yang ni, one by one. Right? Okay. Siapa clear? So far clear? Okay, because right now, what we are going to do is, we are going to do a test. Kejap. We're going to do a test. I'm going to give you a link. And then what you need to do is, no, actually I'm going to share it on the screen lah, quite easier for you guys. I'll share on the screen. And I want you guys to see. Let me just stop sharing kat sini. Okay, stop share. Okay. All right, so I'm going to share you a test and you can do right now to further identify how to make it better, right? Kejap Let me just open it up. Ni dia. Okay. But that's not enough. That's not enough. Okay. All right, so let's share the screen. You can open this on your screen juga. I'll share you the link right now. Okay. Let me just extract it. Kejap. Okay. Zoom tu. Okay, try clicking that. In the meantime, I'll also share you. Okay. All right, so this is directly from Personal Belajar, which is Brandon Bouchard. He is a leader of like high performance. He's a high performance coach, one of my favorite. And this is from High Performance Academy, and it's 5 times 50 productivity formula. So this is a test that helps macam identify kat mana you can improve and be better. All right, increasing focus, energy, and effectiveness by 30% every single week is actually easy according to this lah, right? For me, it really helps lah, right? I accidentally went off. Okay, can you guys see this? Okay. Nampak tak? Ke you nak I zoom lagi? I already gave you the link, so you boleh buka at your computer ke apa juga. But right now, there's a few categories. Like macam, and I want you to rate yourself. The first one, sampailah the last one on a scale of 1 to 10. And then you akan totalkan semua kat bawah. Okay? Kalau you dah done, type in done so that we can move on. And I can start to explain. Sorry.
Jadi kata.
Okay. Okay. So siapa yang dah buat number 1? How consistently are you sleeping? 7 to 9 hours a night. Okay. The word here is consistent. Maknanya tak kira lah macam semalam you tidur 9 jam, lepas tu the day before you tidur 2 jam tu bukan consistent. Ni macam secara puratanya setiap malam, you dapat tak 7 hingga 9 jam of sleep. Right? Rate yourself 1 to 10. 1 tu memang tak dapat good rest because I susah nak tidur, I stress, I'm thinking about so many things. So 1 to 10, what are you? Okay? You can share in the chat juga. You can share in the chat. It actually starts at 8. Well, I mean, it starts at 8 and I screwed up the time. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Okay. So what are you? Share in the chat right now. You 1 hingga 10. Which one? Oh my God, tak ada orang. Okay, 9. Oh, that's awesome, Marlene. Marlene is a 9 out of 10. That's good. 9. Oh my God, you guys sleep like so well. 8. Waktu I mula buat this test, mine is a 4. Teruk gila. 6. Alright, okay. Oh, maknanya I paling low lah. I paling low. I punya 4. Okay, sama lah kita. Okay, next is, okay, then journal here how you can start to improve this area of your life. Let's say kalau you are scoring lower than 8, maknanya there's a lot of improvement that can be done. Sekarang ni, what can you do to help? Do you need to set an alarm ke? You think it works kalau you put your phone outside of the room, lepas tu you pakai alarm clock? What you gonna do to help increase it daripada 4 to 10? Contoh what I did was, 1, I diffuse Young Living. I literally went sign up to be a member because my oils habis and then I became a member, but I diffuse lavender. Lepas tu 2 is I got pillow mist from my friend, an ex-student. it has frankincense and I think lavender juga ke apa, but spray je benda tu memang I akan hanyut tak sampai setengah jam. So that helps. And 3 is I don't sebab my husband is a night person. So dia malam dia paling aktif, dia akan popang. So aku try masuk bilik seawal mungkin. Sekarang I kena tidur. So what can you do, right? And I akan make sure, insyaAllah, like usually every night, anak-anak I yang kecil dorang tu, dia akan tidur pukul 8 atau pukul 8:30. Yes. Mardin says sleep function. That's good. Do not disturb, right? Do not disturb function. Okay, so sekarang ni you kena tulis what you gonna do. This is for you. What you gonna do? Right. Next is 50-minute morning power blocks. Yang ni totally help me. Totally. Kejap lagi I will show you my timetable, how I manage this, how I do this. Siapa nak tengok? Siapa nak tengok? Like my actual timetable. But you might think je, so ada seorang cakap tak okay, you might think that I'm a bit crazy, okay? Because my timetable is a bit terperinci. But that's how my brain works, okay? You don't have to follow 100% because different brains, different function. My sister punya completely different, but it works for her. So anything that works for you is okay, right? Planet people, my people. Okay. Alright, so you do 50 minutes morning power blocks. Now, how does it work is, macam bila kita nak set in the morning, macam I paling active in the morning. So, I akan block my work hours macam 1 jam, 50 minit. I takkan pegang phone, I takkan tengok macam social media updates ke apa. I akan focus on that particular work. 10 minutes I break. Ada masa break tu, I wajib bangun dan bergerak-gerak. Ataupun I can check, sambil I gerak-gerak tu, I can check my social medias. I can reply things. I can go get water. So 50-minute power blocks. That really helped me. Okay. Apakah difference between number 1 and number 2? Okay, number 1 is all about sleep. Number 2 is all about how you do your work during the day. Kalau macam, even if you're working at the office kan, there's so many distraction. Kejap lagi bos you panggil meeting. In fact, kalau you work from home, lagi distraction. Kejap lagi leader panggil meeting, Niha panggil meeting. Seems like, I just had yesterday, I just talk dengan lecturer UTPD, dia cakap, I don't know why, dia cakap working from home is worse. Everybody expects you to be on call. Sentiasa panggil je masuk meeting, and then kalau aku macam keluar masuk meeting, 6 meeting sehari, bila je nak buat kerja? So macam do you do power blocking? Macam tu. Oh, 2 and 3. Okay. Block time, yang ni yang ni is macam masuk ke petang. Yang 50-minute morning power blocks tu, dia macam kalau morning tu, this is for people yang active in the morning, your brain functions a lot better in the morning. Sometimes what people in the morning do, macam my favorite practice is I kena baca in the morning. I have to read. What helps you to open up your brain? So the power block tu for that morning tu is to read. For me, I akan baca, macam currently I'm reading this book, 5 AM Club. So macam I kena baca for at least for 1 hour, I wajib baca because it opens up my brain. Dia macam buka and I nampak dunia lain. Walaupun kerja I stack banyak sangat. Tapi kalau I tak buat macam tu, if I don't have that kind of discipline, memang selamanya lah I tak ada tempat buat apa-apa. So what will fuel you up? It could be yoga for some people. For my sister, it's running. Dia kena run for at least like 40 minutes. So what fuels you up some more? Okay? Anak panggil meeting. That's the worst. Yang tu you tak boleh delay. Okay, so next is 50-minute block time. Alright, so whenever you do rating yourself ni kan, if it's lower daripada 8, maknanya there's a massive area for you to improve. Okay, terus tulis. Immediately the action for you to do is, kalau let's say you rate yourself 6, 5, 4, apa yang you boleh buat untuk instill a new habit? I'm not asking you to buat semua habit all at once, habis. Memang takkan ada achieve. You buat one by one, but at least now you know what you can improve on to make that better. Okay? Right, let me just cite. Hello. This is like going a bit nuts. Okay. Next is 50 minute break. Okay. 50 minute break ni, what I do is I divide macam 10 minit, 10 minit, 10 minit. So I kerja 50 minit, 10 minit, I break. So dia jadi 1 hour lah. So ada orang dia just macam kerja straight 4 hours and then dia ambil one big 40 minute, 50 minute break. Terpulang. Yang penting you gotta have your break. Okay. So how do you rate yourself? Ada orang macam, okay, sebelum I start doing this, what I did was I kan duduk daripada pagi sampai ke petang. I cuma bangun nak pergi toilet, nak solat, nak makan. That's it. Nak makan pun depan screen. What happens is that my darah tak gerak and macam malam-malam macam I akan setengah-setengah sakit because darah tak gerak kan. So what works for you? Okay. Next is, let me make this smaller. Yeah, set a timer. Next is 50 minutes renewal. Renewal tu is something that will like macam recharge you juga lah. It could be like macam, it could be just 1 hour of you reading Quran. It could be like macam getting in touch with people that you love. So what do? That recharges you. Okay? Taking a walk. Nak walk ke mana kau dulu dia cakap jalan keluar. But walk ke mana sekarang? Alright. So, sekarang ni, what is your total score? I want to see your total score. Siapa dah siap? Come on, it's just 5 je kan? 5 questions je. 23. Nice. 24. Okay, that's good. That's average lah. Lagi? Maknanya kalau you're scoring about like maybe 4 to 5 lah. Average kan? Kalau you're under that. Okay, Marlene has 18. But Marlene, you scored, maknanya your highest was the sleep just now lah. Yang lain tu macam, yang lain tu question mark eh. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, my score was really, really bad. My score was berbelas jugalah, basically. Jana, I think she has like the track record 10. Okay, 10 over 50. Okay, whatever your score is right now, I nak you tepuk tangan. Good job. So at least now you know, betul tak? Siapa sebelum ni pernah buat this test before? Who here has done this test before? Never. Are you 35? That's good, are you? You just have 5 more to go. Never. Similar, okay, good. Alright. So this is something new that now you can see how you can improve, betul tak? Sebab before this, before I went through this test, I know I nak kena improve, but I don't know how. I don't know where. I don't even have an idea how to start because everything needs improving, but I don't know. I don't know. Betul tak? So now at least you dah nampak these 5 things, betul tak? I had an idea but in denial, okay. Also, but not the 50 minutes. It's okay. As long as your score, the aim here is not macam to get a perfect score of 50. That's impossible, right? Unless you're a robot. The aim is just to get as close to 40 as possible. Not like macam, oh besok je you terus implement the 5 major changes. No, we're gonna do incremental changes. Betul tak? Because we're installing habits. Habits take time. You know, it's a bit painful because we never did it before. But one at a time, inshallah, we'll get there. Okay? Okay, so now are you a bit clear? Now I want to share with you. Let me just stop sharing. You have this link already, kan? You got this link already. I already shared to you. Can somebody share this link again to those yang baru join so that you know you know where to get that from. Right. So right now, what I want to share with you is okay, so right now what I want to share with you is a few interesting things. Let me just share my screen again. Okay, so we're back to the drawing board. Okay, so just now we did the test, kan? we did that test, that productivity test, how we can improve. And the aim is to get as close to 40 to over 50 as possible. So now you actually dah dapat an idea what are the 5 areas that you can probably start to improve. But before that, let me just go through this theory sikit je, but it really helps lah. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's 3 pillars to productivity. Number 1 is time, masa. Number 2 is energy. And number 3 is attention. Kita dah go through just now, betul tak? We need to have all 3, right? Okay. And the way we call it 3 pillars. So pillar number 1, which is time. So time ni berkenaan somebody yang rasa dia overwhelmed. Tadi tu, yang macam, you know, I have macam only 30 minutes to do everything. I don't have time to do everything. I don't have like, you know, those kind of people, my kind of people juga. So what can you do to help with your time? Time, ada 3 benda yang you kena jaga. 1, you have to have a system in place where you operate daily, you use that system. Number 2 is you have to use certain strategies that will help you to process you punya time better. Alright. And number 3 is people. Okay. That's why number 3 is people that you can outsource, delegate work to. Especially outsource, delegate. Basically, you can leverage your time with them. Okay. Sebab jujur, you only have 24 hours. Everybody has the same time. But what separates us with high performers is diorang tahu in the scope of the time that diorang ada, what is the biggest impact that they can get. Mana yang low impact tapi important work, that's the thing yang you kena delegate out. Low impact, maknanya it can be done by somebody else who's not you. Ataupun somebody else yang ada better skills than you. So you have to outsource it, right? Okay. Termasuklah kalau if you need like macam graphics done ke apa and you really slow kat graphic, then outsource it. Or you need video done, you're really slow at video, outsource it. There's a lot of ways to outsource without using money. You boleh trade skills, you boleh trade information, you boleh trade. There's so many ways. Okay, barter trade it. Okay, next is strategy. Strategies is 50 minutes time block tu yang I share. Minute time block. Ataupun let's say lah, if your brain is the type yang macam senang distracted, ataupun you are borderline ADHD like my sister, so 50 minit won't help you. What you will do is you macam dedicate the whole afternoon to do a certain task, pun boleh. So it doesn't have to be 50 minutes, it's just a whole section of time to do a certain task. System is actually having a timetable in place yang you jadikan as a routine that kalau boleh, macam kan kita pergi sekolah last time kan ada timetable. So you know what's going to happen every single day, right? What happens is, bila you dah macam terapkan benda tu, it becomes second to nature and you know that at certain hour, I kena post, at certain hour kena ni. Of course, okay, of course, bila you ada anak, you ada kerja, benda ni akan jadi haywire gila-gila. So some days, of course, you akan derail sikit. It's okay, it's life. But on the whole, do something that can work lah. Kejap lagi I'm going to share with you the timetable. Right? Let's talk about pillar number 2, energy. Pillar number 2, okay, so pillar number 2 is energy. Number 1, how kita nak manage energy kita is to make sure that we get enough rest, we get enough sleep. Okay, so sleep, ada yang nighttime sleep, and there is naps, power naps in the afternoon. Yes, that's why benda pertama tadi yang we did the test tu kan, productivity, dia tanya pasal sleep. sebab when you lack of sleep ataupun you don't have enough proper rest, what happens is your brain akan ultimately jadi penat and you're on the brink of burnout. Okay, so kita punya engine need some rest lah, senang cakap. Okay, next is rituals, habits and routines yang you put in place. Okay, and number 3 is motivation. Right. So motivation is more like macam some people they need it every day. Macam when I first started out, I was depressed because I had gone through like macam really bad falls in business, macam-macam. A lot of things happened to me all at once. I lost everything all at once and I had to climb back all at once macam, and I felt a big part of me question myself whether I can do it. And waktu tu I needed to listen to a lot of motivation. And I kena macam dengar from people yang macam I rasa have been there, done that and gone through my journey. So waktu tu macam memang I listen to every single morning, I kena tune into motivation in order to rewire my brain. Sebab it was in a negative state, I nak kena positifkan balik. But what also helps is knowing your big why. Like, why are you doing this? Okay? And sebenarnya bila you do this exercise of big why, macam kan macam, okay, if I ask you what is your big why right now, can you share with me in the chat right now? Like, what is your big why? What is your big why? Tanpa macam go into one paragraph kind of thing. What is your big why? Oh my God, there's people here. Okay, full-time job. Okay. Sahwa, okay, that's good. Marlene. Okay. Azreen, why do you want to quit your full-time job? Your big why must be like macam bigger than that. Like, why do you want to quit your full-time job? Why? Make my mom easy. Okay, maknanya you want to like support your mom. Okay, kenapa? Why do you want to support your mom? Why? Okay. Dia kalau boleh, the answer keluar macam ni macam dua words macam Marlene tadi tu. Macam tu. Dia kena keluar 2 words ataupun 3 words max. Like, why? Financial freedom. Okay. So that, why? Kenapa you nak financial freedom? Because you want to have a peace of mind? Why? Nak kena buat 5 why? Yes. Sebenarnya, to maintain my sanity. Okay. Abundance feeling. Alright. When you do the exercise of trying to find your big why, okay, you have to ask it, why ni you kena tanya 7 hingga 14 kali. Yes. Yang ni I belajar daripada, siapa tahu? I belajar daripada, you guys pernah dengar tak nama ni? I know that Ayu pernah. Yes? Peace of mind. Yes, Tony Robbins. I belajar pada Tony Robbins. Bila kita nak dapat kita punya, that question tu kan, not 14 times a day or a week, no. Dia bila kita nak tanya ourselves, okay, why am I doing this? Kenapa aku sibuk-sibuk, nak susah-susah, nak buat side hustle, nak buat this business, nak do this, nak focus on this job, nak focus on this ni. Why? And then you gotta ask yourself, okay, because I want to retire, ataupun I want to quit my job, or I want to provide for my family, I nak support my parents, I want to macam balas balik jasa my parents. And then yang tu baru the first why. And then you gotta ask yourself, kenapa you nak support your parents and get financial freedom? And then for peace of mind. And then tanya lagi, kenapa I want a peace of mind? And then kena tanya sampai 7 kali. Ataupun 14 kali. Ada some people dia kena tanya sampai 14 kali. And the last answer, ataupun maybe the 9th answer or the 7th answer, depending on how quickly you go deep, you will cry. The moment you cry, you know that's your why. Okay? Tony Robbins punya drilling lagi session tu kan. Okay, ask why. Sampailah menangis. Bila you dah tak ada answer dah yang you menangis, yang tu lah your why. Pernah dengar tak? If your why doesn't make you cry, then it's not your why. It's a real thing. Okay? So this, obviously kita tak ada masa nak go through this. So you do it yourself. If you want to have a big why, a big motivation, yang you jenis macam you lompat keluar katil tanpa sebelum alarm you bunyi pun, You do this exercise. Macam I fixed my big why. Sampai sekarang I know why after I did this Tony Robbins exercise. Because before this, I tahu macam tahu tak? I know. I pernah dengar orang cakap big why. I ada macam mission vision. You know, you have that kind of thing. And then macam I tulis. I know why I'm doing this. Tapi the moment I did that 7 layers why, which didn't make me cry until I think it was like the 9th why kot. And I cried. Then I tahu macam, oh, so this is why. This is why I'm doing this. At the moment that happens, whenever you rasa macam you want to quit, you rasa macam this is too hard, it's not worth it. Ataupun why do I have to go through this road? And it comes and it helps. If tak tahu, ask lagi. Dia memang, nobody can answer this except for you. That's why this why ni dia macam kopek onion macam kulit layer by layer by layer. Dia macam tu. And that is actually something yang memang you kena take some time, which we don't have time right now, but in your own time, I actually have a different course which I teach these levels. If you want access to that course, I will give it to you. You just let me know and then I kasih you access to that course. Lagi ya. Just let me know and then I'll give you access to that course, okay? Where you go through the 7 whys. One of the things yang we go through lah. Okay, tapi don't be stuck on it. Jangan risau. Okay, don't worry. I know that you already have a lot of play in here. This sounds like another work that I have to do. Don't worry, don't get overwhelmed first. Okay, let's go through pillar number 3, which is attention. Attention. All right. So attention is about focus. I belum habis yang ni lah, sorry. Yang ni rituals, habits and routines ni. Yang ni nanti kita akan go through what routines that we have in place bila kita buat. Sebab when you do something, it's really important for you to do it at the right time. For you, not for other people, for you. Sebab, okay, siapa kat sini rasa they are a morning person? You pernah dengar tak? Morning person, night person, I'm a night owl, I work best at night, I work best in the afternoon. Siapa pernah dengar benda ni? Siapa pernah dengar benda ni? Yes? Okay, if you pernah, if you are a night person, you type night person. If you are a morning person, you type morning person. I just want to see. Night owl, morning person. Okay, we have a few morning persons here. Night, depends on the job, morning person, okay. Hafiz, it depends, ni macam you gotta ask yourself, you are most macam paling active time bila? Like macam you naturally, let's say lah, kalau besok you tak ada benda pun you nak kena buat. Like you don't have anything, your schedule is clear, nobody to meet, it's completely macam kosong. What time will you wake up? By 10 PM, my brain shut down. I know. I pun. By 10 PM, usually my brain dah on the shelf. Night person, okay. There's no right and wrong. I didn't really understand this until I live with my husband. Because I think I'm a morning person. My husband is a night person. And dulu I ingat macam, night person people is just like pemalas nak bangun pagi, saya susah nak bangun pagi. Until I found this test that completely changed my thoughts on it. So kejap lagi I'm going to share with you that test. Alright? Okay. So siapa yang excited? Siapa excited? Tak ada kerja, tak ada sekolah, bangun lambat. Selalu pagi tapi in the morning. Okay, we're going to go through that test. Okay, by the way guys, I lupa nak beritahu awal. I nak put clear disclaimer. I just want to put a very clear disclaimer. Everything that I'm sharing with you today, tonight, is not my own thing except for the experience I share with you. All of this is from research daripada Brandon Burchard, daripada Tony Robbins, daripada research institutes. All of this is based on behavioral studies and NLP. None of it is mine, okay? Sebab I can't possibly do all of this research. Tak boleh. Ini memang jujur cakap. So I base all of this on proven research, right? Of other people, okay? So you know it works because it's from them. Right. So kejap lagi, we're going to talk about bila you nak buat, macam if you want to maintain high energy, you got to do rituals, habits and routine. Tadi kan kita cerita pasal timetable. But some people, they're trying to force a timetable upon diorang punya self, but macam, dia macam, you know, pernah tak rasa macam, I gotta do this, tapi I just don't feel like it right now. Pernah tak? Ataupun I'm just, macam I need coffee first. Macam tu. Sebenarnya, each body, dia ada body clock dia tau. Dia ada body clock dia. So when we know what's the best time to do a certain exercise, a certain job, a certain thing, what's the most optimal time, and this is different according to each bodies, right? Setiap orang berbeza. But once we know, we can dramatically increase kita punya productivity and impact kita. Macam I have a friend, kalau you suruh dia buat kerja, something to do, macam because dia night person, kalau dia buat malam, dia hanya ambil 40 minit. Tapi kalau you suruh dia siapkan siang, dia ambil 2 jam. Faham? Bukan dia pemalas, it's just the way the brain works. So kejap lagi we're going to do that test so you can understand more, okay? Right. Alright, so let's get back to here. Attention. Attention ni untuk gang ni, yang distracted ni. Ingat tak ni? Distracted, like macam, oh my god, I have so many things to do, which one to do first, I don't know, tengok dah pukul 6, and macam I haven't like, you know, even done half of the things I'm supposed to do today. So, attention ni, cure dia is satu, you kena figure out how to get focused. Lagi satu is set clear goals. Number 3 is have the right mindset for it. Right? Focus ni, yang ni I belajar daripada satu buku. Nama dia The One Thing. It's from a book. The One Thing. Okay. It talks about the cost of switching tasks. Ramai orang cakap macam, oh, I can multitask. And maybe some people can do it. Tapi macam people like me kan, what happens is bila I'm doing too many things at once in that 1 hour tu kan. In that 1 hour, I'm trying to accomplish so many things. Kejap I tengok macam my LinkedIn. Kejap I tengok my Facebook. Kejap lagi I tengah buat macam Canva. Kejap ni within 1 hour. So what happens is macam my brain takes time to calibrate tau. Macam macam tu. So macam you become very macam terabur. And you become very overwhelmed and very distracted. Okay? So that's like the cost of switching tasks. Bila you are trying to accomplish too much at once, bila you nak macam switch. Just imagine macam you buat kereta, okay? Buat kereta, beza tak kalau you pakai satu gear straight je on the highway, dengan you duk tukar gear 2, tukar gear 3, naik kejap, naik turun. You rasa journey tu macam mana? Dia ambil masa kan bila you nak tukar, manual lah, kereta manual. Kalau auto tak payahlah cerita tukar gear. Kalau kereta manual. Yes, in the end, this one half done, this one quarter done, this one 10% done. And you end up the day dengan all half done. And you pun rasa half done juga. You yourself rasa macam, and then tomorrow ada another batch of things yang you kena buat, and tu pun jadi half done. And a weekend you try to catch up to everything. Last you become not done. Okay? Yeah, okay. So this is what we mean by the cost of switching tasks. Bila you macam tukar gear banyak sangat. So focus on the one thing. So how to focus on the one thing is, sebab the one thing ni, kalau you baca, is about the flow state. Flow state ni is a proven, scientific proven method di mana bila you pernah tak buat kerja and you so focus in it, and you macam buat for the next 2 to 4 hours, you focus and benda tu siap. Contohlah, usually the scientists call this the flow state, right? Waktu tu kita punya creative juices paling jitu lah, dia terus macam terus keluar semua. Usually benda ni kita akan nampak bila kita nak kena submit assignment yang kita tak boleh delay, yang memang ada deadline, yang kita ada lagi 2 jam je nak submit. Okay, siapa faham? Yes? Waktu tu hang ada idea ke tak ada idea ke? Kena submit, dah submission, text submission, apa ni semua, deadline. Waktu tu memang kreatif. Yes. Okay, do you know that that is the flow state? That is the flow state. And you can tap into that state walaupun tak ada macam a crazy deadline. Dia macam, oh my god, kalau aku tak submit ni, kalau tak bayar macam sama ni dia akan jadi 3 kali ganda lepas ni. You can actually like, you can tap into it. It's called a flow state. There's a way. Tapi you kena fokus. Perasan tak bila kita nak submit something, kita mesti tolak semua ke tepi, tutup phone mana semua, flow state. Right? You have to sebenarnya tiba-tiba dapat call someone, yes, exactly. Kan? I bet you're that person yang macam, nak datang. Bila I dapat call sebelum MC, mak mentua nak datang kan. Rumah daripada bersepah macam tengah pecah ni, semua dalam masa setengah jam, okay? Setengah jam, everything clear, white. Tapi jangan buka satu pintu. Semua campak kat dalam tu. Alright, so that's the flow state. Okay. Anyway, so how to get there is we have to set clear goals. Okay, clear goals. So this is where we use the timetable. Nanti I share dengan you the timetable kejap lagi ya. Lepas tu, tapi sebelum tu, daily, sebab kan habits is run daily, benda yang kita buat setiap hari. So there's a task sheet lah basically, which prioritizes. You kena prioritize which one yang you nak focus on that day. Ada 3 benda je. Only got 3 things that you can you focus. Kalau you siap those 3 things, then you can work on other things. It's okay. But those 3 things that you need to get done that day. Sekejap lagi I akan share dengan you juga. Right? And then mindset. Mindset ni, bila kita nak fokus, when we want more attention, more focus on something, we have to train our mind untuk, kalau kita punya mind dah sentiasa terapung everywhere, thinking about everything, we don't have a calm state. Just imagine our body nak sit down and do something, but our mind tengah run amok thinking about everything that can happen. That's why kita kena train our mind. And how to train our mind is, macam there's a lot of ways. You boleh meditate, you boleh baca Quran, you boleh berzikir sambil you buat kerja. Whatever that works for you. But you have to train your mind to sit still. Okay? And to be grateful. Sebab kadang-kadang bila kita rasa macam, oh my god, I have so many things to do, I don't know how to start, how to do it, and semua, we have to stop ourselves. Macam, Alhamdulillah, at least I have today to do this. Okay, I have today to do this. Right. Okay. So kejap lagi, I'm going to go through with you the timetable. I'm going to go through with you the priority punya task sheet, which is ni, priority task sheet. I'm going to go through with you the timetable, and I'm going to go through with you the test. Okay, when to do what we need to do at the right time. What we need to do. Right. This lah, right? Okay. So let's go. Let's try this out. Tapi before that, let me just finish a little bit je lagi. A little bit lagi. And kalau you perasan, the way I write things is, I suka macam go through the theory and I will go through the tools, because the tools is what will make us into action. And we need action to move, to get results. Betul tak? So this is where, macam this is the theory apa yang kita cover, this is the tools, this is all the tools yang kita akan guna. Alright. So just untuk cover a few more things, right? Just untuk cover a few more things. What helps is, sebab apa yang kita tengah buat sekarang ni, what we're trying to do is, kalau you perasan, kita tengah try untuk set new habits, betul tak? Alright. Tapi in order to set new habits, kita kena ada apa? System, betul tak? System that supports new habits. New habits dia takkan terjadi tanpa ada support system. Support is most important. Kalau tak, benda tu akan rejected by our brain, by our body, by our willpower, semuanya macam, especially on the days yang kita rasa I just don't feel like it. Right? Okay, so how do you do that? So one is set a reminder. Setiap new habit, dia kena ada something yang macam trigger tau. You have to have a trigger. And this is from the book by Charles Duhigg. Kalau you nak baca, dia ada e-book juga, dia ada audio book juga. Charles Duhigg, apa ni, habit. I forgot lah apa nama title, but it's from Charles Duhigg. This is book 1. Another book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. Dua-dua ni ada audiobook, Atomic Habits. Right? Ini by James Clear. Okay. Kalau you nak the audiobook, let me know and then I'll pass you the audiobook. Okay? Yeah, Atomic Habits is good, right? Okay, yang tu memang totally like, oh, that really helps me change my mind. Okay. So bila kita nak set up new habits, kita kena ada reminder which is a trigger kepada otak kita, right? To switch, tukar, switch. Whatever that we did before, they switch kepada benda baru, switch in our brain. Okay, penting. Nombor 2 is kita kena repeat. Repeated routine. Kita kena buat berkali-kali, repetitive, alright? And walaupun benda tu as simple, it could be something really simple, repetitive macam contoh lah. Some of the things yang I macam terapkan is makan my supplement right on time at the same time. Macam tu. Simple je, bunyi simple. Simple does not mean easy. Betul tak? Something simple does not mean easy. Okay? So kadang-kadang kita rasa, simple je ni. But it doesn't mean easy. Okay? Next is reward. Okay, nanti siapa yang nak macam all the resources yang I cerita kat you ni kan, let me know, then I'll pass you the links and everything. Okay? Because I memang macam I have it because I listen to it and everything. It really helps us. Nak cakap it really helps because I was looking for these answers by myself. Okay, next is reward. Reward. Okay, what reward you dapat? Now, kenapa benda ni penting? This is the main 3 step for you to install a new habit. Ni all about install. Kenapa? Sebab whatever benda yang kita tengah buat sekarang ni, sebenarnya kita dapat reward from it. Betul tak? Contoh lah. Contoh. Let's say lah, kita macam nak lose weight. Macam nak lose weight. Talking about myself. So, we know that we have to exercise. Betul tak? Okay. But my mind associates exercise dengan pain. So kalau I fikir pain, of course I tak nak exercise. Betul tak? Of course I nak makan chips. I want to eat my chips with my sour cream. So macam because for me, in my brain, that's pleasure. That's the reward. Okay? So, so we have to reward our brain for the new habit yang kita try to install. And it has to be a real reward, not a makeup reward. Maknanya, kalau macam let's say kita dah rasa, okay, I have to start eating healthily ataupun I have to start creating 30 macam content every single day, what is the reward that you get? You have to reward yourself. And this is not something yang macam flimsy reward, like stupid reward tau. Because your brain can tell the difference. It has to be something yang macam, I get a sense of achievement. Macam tu. Right? So what is the reward? Sebab the first stage is, untuk install new habit, remember, kena ada timer, reminder, and then you can repeat it for a few times, at least 3 times for that week first, and then you can ada reward. Enough with just feeling good, like macam just saying to yourself, congratulations, you made it to day 3. Amazing, good job. Macam tu. Okay? My brain, your brain and my brain can be friends. If it's not already clear, we're already friends. My reward is expensive, susah. Okay, think about ways, kalau let's say lah, you punya terms of reward is so expensive, think of ways yang dia rasa expensive, but it's not costing you money. Contoh lah, for me, feeling good. Okay? Yeah, it's because I'm the type of person yang I'm very hard on myself. Asalnya, I criticize myself harder than anyone I ever know. Like macam I used to be my worst enemy lah, senang cakap. If I was a different person outside, macam, you know, me and my brain was outside, I wouldn't even be, I would be having like a cold war with that brain because of the mean things that my brain was saying. Okay, that kind of level. And then I slowly learned to overcome that and be my best friend. But, so macam now, feeling good tu is very expensive for me. So maknanya when I did like macam if I started a new habit, but nanti I tell myself, hey, you got to day 3, good job. And I was just say, oh, I did get to so macam what can be a trigger that can make you happy? Small reward like makan ice cream, yeah, anything that works for you. Buat lapar. Sorry lah, usually kelas saya mesti ada food punya points kan. Okay. Alright. So, siapa ready nak tengok the tools? Kejap Okay, siapa ready nak tengok some of the tools? Yes? Yes? Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. First of all, I think I will show you sebab kan kita nak tengok prioritize, lepas tu kita nak tengok timetable, and then kita nak tengok macam the test, right? How about I show you my timetable first, okay? You want to see my timetable? I show you, it doesn't mean that macam, oh my god, okay, I gotta follow the limit. No. It works for me, okay? You gotta find what works for you. So jangan jadi overwhelmed because that's how my brain works. Okay. My sister punya okay, my sister, I show my sister punya lah, lebih senang first. Okay, so that you don't like macam, my sister punya is just like this. Like macam morning, just a list of things yang dia kena buat. Let's say if she has to like clean up, macam clean up the bed, clean up the room, clean up semua, she'll just say like clean up downstairs. So it could be like the room downstairs and blah 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 blah. Tapi she just 3 words. Sebab kalau she writes more, she will feel overwhelmed. So she has ADHD, right? And then dia tak ada macam I ni ada time tau, 9:30 to what. Dia punya tak ada. She will feel overwhelmed. So she will just write morning, afternoon. And then macam 3 things. That's it. But it works for her. Okay, so I showed you my sister buat macam mana. So now I'm going to show you mine. Not this one. Oh, okay. So this one is mine. So certain parts of mine is color coded. So this is where I want you to see. Sebab I suka details. So that's why I'm doing mine in details. I feel so exposed, you don't be like to show me. Because I literally have never shown my timetable to anyone. Scary. Okay. Alright, so kalau you tengok pagi, what I have to do first is I have to read kan. I have to read. But before that, I start my morning with I have to meditate. I meditate to calm my mind. To macam to get that sense of, because pagi-pagi macam ni tak ada orang kacau, tak ada orang ni message saya pukul, and I feel so happy, relax, tenang, you know, aman, damai. So I will meditate first. And then after solat semua ngaji, I will meditate. And then I will start reading because tenang, tak ada orang kacau. And I can really absorb sebab I'm a morning person, right? After that, I will do some stretching. But by 7:30, my kids are already up. The house is macam tu kan. So I have to like macam get them done and everything. And then by 8:30, I will start macam prepping. Maknanya I will start looking at my desk. I will start like looking at things. But I still belum check my social media messages ke apa-apa messages. Unless somebody died, then I have to look at the messages. And then 9:30 is when my morning block starts. Morning block I start for 50 minutes. And then apa tu? I will have a 10-minute break. Di mana macam kalau time macam I nak sumbat macam Zuhur ke whatever, then that's where I do it. And then I had a morning block 2, 3. That's all in the morning. And then sometimes jujur, some days I sempat nap. Some days I tak sempat because my brain is going on like crazy. So kadang-kadang I tak sempat nap pun. But I just put it inside. And then petang, I ada macam a few more blocks. And the reason why I do it in blocks is because I like working in blocks. It gives me focus to finish a certain task. Now, that's the way my brain works. It could not be the way your brain works, okay? Yeah, I'm very specific. It's actually really scary, okay, showing this. But I think that maybe some people maybe macam, you know, just want to see. Okay. But again, this is just for you to open up ideas. Macam I cakap lah, my sister is definitely, kalau dia tengok ni, dia terus stress. Dia terus macam, dia akan shut down. Macam tu. So, whatever works for you. Okay. And then, I would normally try to go to bed at 11. All right. And then I have a summary of like macam how does my work block, where do I spend my time, apa benda yang buat, and then total like macam 24 hours. Macam tu. So I want to know where I spend my time. Of course, some days I had a hospital visits, I have this, I have that. It's not perfect, right? Because it's life. Tapi some days I do get to run it the way it is, and I have color codes. Color codes untuk remind me macam certain time I kena move. Kalau tak macam my joints get macam static tau, penat. And then I have like macam certain blocks untuk sales. Sebab kalau macam I don't slot in the time untuk sales, maknanya do an activity khas untuk sales. Sales call, sales action, sales like talking to somebody, zooming in with somebody for sales. Whatever it is, so I make sure that every day I do sales because I have to do sales, right? So whatever that drives your business, that's where you want to put it in, right? So you can color code it. Like I will like macam put my sales in the morning. Ni? Because that's my most active hour, productive hour. So if you're an afternoon person, an evening person, then you could put it kat petang, right? Yeah, I do a daily review juga. I do my daily review dekat here. 10 minutes here. This one. Okay. So again, this is your maintain table. Tapi you guys jangan stress, okay? Jangan stress. Don't be stressed. Because right now, we're going to explore what works for you. Okay? Okay. Tang ni kan, I dah tahu macam, oh my God, it's a psycho. Aku dah stress tengok dia punya schedule. Relax. Okay? Let's breathe together. Take a deep breather. And then let's go. Take a deep breather. And then let go. Right? So right now, I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you the 3 daily tasks. Okay. Let's open it up, the card. Let me just shut down here. Okay. Let me just share. So, okay. Hilang. Okay. So tadi we're talking about tadi we did this. Now I want to show you another one. This one. Okay. So siapa dah ada link to this? It's the same link yang tadi tu. It's the same one. Did you get it? It's the first page. Dapat tak? Just find. You guys are getting this? Dapat tak? Wait, who's cooking just now? Share. Okay, dah. Okay, so kat sini, this is how I got to that table. Macam table tu is just a sequence of events. Kalau you perasan, it's just morning block 1, morning block 2, morning block 3. So I tak memang, because it's a general table, I don't put in what I have to do for that day. What I have to do for that day is here, dekat sini. So macam this is a one-page productivity planner also from Brandon Buchard. So kat sini you can write your 3 projects that you have going on. So every day, every month kita ada banyak projek kan. Kita probably have like kejap gigi, kita ada Niha, kita ada Tuha, there's so many collaborations going on. So name your projects and you kena big ones yang kena buat. This is the title. And untuk gerakkan projek tu, what are the 5 things yang kena gerak untuk that thing to gerak, right? Okay. Guys, hang on, lagi sikit je ni. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Alright. And then kat bahagian people, so you tengok atas ni is project. And then people and priorities. People is kadang-kadang we need to get in touch with macam maybe our supplier ke, ataupun our leader ke, ataupun our team untuk brief diorang about promotion for this month, or get in touch with HQ, whatever it is. Siapa list of people yang kita kena reach out today, no matter what kita kena. Ataupun follow up client 1, client 2, client 3. Siapa? Put it down there for today. And then people I'm waiting on. Maybe you're waiting on apa tu, your leader untuk give you the new macam promo info ataupun HQ, right? Yeah, it has to be 5 steps for each project. But let's say kalau you kurang step, it's okay. Whatever, asalkan ada few steps. So at least you know, macam contoh lah, macam if your project is macam a new side hustle kan, side hustle 1. What are the 5 things that must be in place? Do you need a website ke? You need a landing page ke? Ataupun you perlu ganti your tab link ke? You have to update you punya apa tu, link tree ke? What is it? What's inside the step by step? And finally, last kali is the priorities. Priorities ni, the main things I must complete today no matter what. Kalau you tengok sini, ada 3 project. Setiap satu, you dah list down 5, maybe more. Alright, so kat situ minimum ada 15. Belum masuk people you need to reach out. Belum masuk people I'm waiting on. So obviously, it's hard to make everything done in one day. So kat sini you tulis the main things I must complete today no matter what. You just choose daripada atas ni semua 3 je benda. 3, just 3 things. Just 3 things that you have to do that day. And then you put your name atau you sign and you letak that date. And your main focus is just bawah ni, priorities. But kenapa you tulis yang atas ni juga? To give you a structure. So that you know, today, 3 priority you for that day, which project is getting moved. So the next day, you dah tahu, oh okay, so semalam I did on project ni, dia is getting moved and semua. Now I'm just waiting for people to get back on me on that. Now I can work on project 2 or project 3 or items 2 and 3. Okay, so today my priority is this. Tomorrow, you nampak, baru you akan nampak, oh, what are you moving towards? Right? What are you moving towards? Kalau tak, if it's all in your head, ataupun it's not prioritized, this is all about getting your priorities right. Sebab if everything is priority, you end up doing nothing. Dia akan jadi macam kecamuk, pening, macam nothing ever gets done. Betul-betul, like really done. It will be like macam tadi dah kita cakap half done, quarter done, 10% done, we're not really done. So at least you get to choose 15 benda, choose just 3. The next day, choose another 3. The next day, choose another 3. At least 3 things out of those things will be done. At least by the end of, just macam kalau ada 15, and you just do 3 per day. So you just need a total of 5 days. Or maknanya a week to finish everything on your project list for that project, for that week. Betul tak? So that's where you can see things really moving. Okay? So who thinks this is like macam, oh, I've never done this kind of planning before. My God, is people still here? Is everyone still here? Are you guys sleeping already? Ke dah rasa stress? You guys rasa stress ke apa? No, sleeping. Okay. So I want you to write now, macam we have just spend 5 minutes. Start to write the title of the 3 things, okay? And just write the first thing for the 3 things sahaja. right? First. Tak jumpa chat box. The first je. Because we want to get the ball rolling for tomorrow, kan? Just the first, because tomorrow is a Monday. It's the beginning of the week. It's the week where, and kalau you perasan, this week is the week yang kita masuk quarter terakhir, the last quarter of the year. Betul tak? Is it the last? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the last quarter of the year. Almost the last quarter of the year. So this is one way for us to kickstart at least. Okay. Let's say ada 2 or 3 project going on same time. That means priorities pun more kan. Yeah, that's why, Jocelyn, you ada 2, ni kan ada 3 project kat atas ni. You list the first 5 things. Obviously, there's like 100 things that needs to be done for each project. But you list the first 5 of the 100 first. The first steps yang kalau that gets done, then the next 20 can roll in. Tapi your focus on, for sure 100 nak settle 100 things in a week is like, oh my god, bila je kan. So you do it because let's say you punya project 1, 2 and 3 semua kena gerak this month, right? So you list down all the things, and then for one day, for today, okay, for tomorrow, just choose 3 that you want to work on. By hook, by crook, benda tu kena siap tomorrow. Macam tu. So tomorrow, you bangun pagi, I like to do this either lewat petang ataupun malam, supaya the next morning, I dah already know what are my 3 things that I have to work on the next day. Or that day lah, that morning. Oh, okay, I gotta do these 3 things. Then it gets done lah. So cukup 5 hari, you already have project 1, 2 and 3, 5 main things of each one move. Let's say dah habis. So next week, you put up the next 5 things for each project yang kena move. Okay? Okay guys, clear ke tak clear? Clear ke tak clear? I mean putting priorities pun possibly from different projects. Yeah. No. Priorities ni, priorities ni, let's say lah, you kena choose 3 kan? Let's say, you kat bawah ni you tulis project 1, item number 2 must be done today. Macam tu, project. Lepas tu you just choose, yang penting you just choose 3 sahaja, 3 sahaja. Tak kira daripada project mana, you just pick one line from you, one line je. Sebab if you try to do too much, let's say lah, that day you memang super, your focus is on point, you habis 3 tu by 11 AM. Then you can start adding like, more items to it. Tak ada hal. Tapi yang penting that at least 3 things tu kena masuk. Bukan 3 macam setiap 3 daripada setiap projek. Pengsan. Believe me, I tried to do that. I failed. But if you can do it, go ahead. But I suggest at least 3 things. So project 1, maybe item 4. Project 2, maybe item number 2. Whichever one you choose. Yang penting macam you get to choose apakah 3 benda for that day. Next day, and add another 3 more things. Next day, another 3 more things. Cukup seminggu, all 15 things on the first page dah done. On Monday tu, all 15 things insyaAllah dah done. Kalau tak done, it's because you're waiting for somebody. Nampak? You're waiting for somebody to get back to you. Ataupun you have to reach out to somebody. But at least you tried to do all 15 things that week. Believe me, this will get the ball rolling like crazy. Nampak simple, but it's not easy. This is the things yang nampak simple, but it's not easy. Okay? Okay, siapa dah done? Because I want to show you the test pula. We have just a few more minutes. Kau boleh macam, I want to like macam wrap this up earlier so we can all macam, kickstart. Done. Okay. Good. Marlene is done. Okay. People, you got the links. You can download. You can write up. Okay. Let's see. Right. Okay. Let's go to the test. Okay. So this one is I learned from this guy, The Power of When, by Dr. Bruce. This guy. So basically, when you go here, mana The Power of When? Ni. When you go to the link, you go up. Up pula. Okay. So this guy wrote a book of the power of when. Maknanya macam he believes that everyone dia ada chronotype. What is a chronotype? Chronotype ni macam your body clock tu macam mana. And kan macam tadi kita cakap, ada some people they are morning people, ada some people they are like, you know, macam evening, night owls and everything. So actually there's different types of bodies and body clocks. So if we move and work and schedule our time to do our best work, the time where our body is most ready to do it, then we are working with our body and not against it, and kita akan dapat more output and more productivity then, right? Okay. So kat sini dia cakap macam if you know your chronotype, you have the power to know when to do everything, including have your best sex. Go for a great ride. Macam apa tu? You can you know basically macam hijack you punya biology lah. And it really helps me to understand how to work with people better. Okay? Like macam when I got this, I'm macam, so now I understand that different bodies, they require different timing. So I'm more tolerating of people when they're not even on my time. So kadang-kadang bila I nak set meeting pun, contoh lah, I only set meetings in the petang. Like petang sebab I call it my wind down time. So bila meeting, most of the time, you just listen to what people have to say kan, and then you process, and then you say I'll get back to you soon, ataupun you know usually downtime lah, so I don't use my morning power lah. Tapi macam kadang-kadang macam the people will ask like, boleh tak I meeting dengan you in the morning, sebab petang memang brain I tak function, I cuma function pagi je, and I want to be macam fresh when I talk to you. Then I macam okay lah, then I will reschedule. Sebab if you know when you are most optimal, it's easier for you to get the best out of the situation, right? Okay. Anyway, so kat sini dia ada you akan macam trigger ada this quiz tau. So the quiz will like lead you to understand chronotype. Ni. To understand which chronotype are you, right? So I'm showing you right now. Okay, so these are the 4 chronotypes, right? So sejenis yang wake up early, get tired, early evening is actually macam apa tu, they're morning people. They call the Dr. Bruce ni dipanggil these type of people, chrono dia lion. So macam you know, daripada sini je maybe you dah tahu which one are you. Wait, let me just pull out yang lebih spesifik lah. Banyak info kat sini ni. Okay. Yang ni lagi best. So lagi senang untuk you macam. Okay. So daripada sini, can you tell me without doing the test yet? You can do the test. Kejap lagi you right now. But looking at these dolphin, wolf, lion and bear, you boleh identify tak you yang mana? You baca je diorang punya karakteristik, you dah boleh probably like tahu, oh this is me lah. Oh this is me. Lion. Okay, anyone? Yeah, same. I'm a lion. You're a wolf, Wolf, night owls, go to sleep late, wake up late, hard time, okay? Energized in the evenings, most productive in the middle of the day in the evening. Okay. And there's no right and wrong. It's just our body clock. That's it. Okay? Just our body clock. The more that we know how our body works, it's easier for us to work with it. Betul tak? You campur, right? Campur which one? Are you campur which one? Wait, which one are you a hybrid of? Dolphin. Tiba vampire. My husband is a bear. Wait, no. My husband is a wolf. Yeah, he's not a bear. He's a wolf. He's definitely a wolf. Huh? Yeah, I'm Team Edward. But Edward the book. So. Oh, ada kawan. Bear. Okay. Alright, so when you dah identify you siapa, Edward the book kan? Not the movie. I was so pissed waktu dia keluar the movie. Macam what? Not the same. Okay, so once you dah tahu your chronotype is which one, you can even look, okay, discover your best time to do everything. Ada banyak sangat resources online. Why? Because chronotype ni is actually a scientific study that they did. So macam there's a lot of resources online readily available. Tengok, I just type chronotype je dekat Google ni. A ton of things keluar. Let's say if you're a dolphin, you dah tahu exactly what's the best time for you to wake up ataupun what the time, best time for you to eat lunch, walk around lah, apa benda semua. They already have, like yang ni yang macam general. Dia ada lagi specific, like what time is the best time for you to apa ni, to teach or to ask for raise. Ada. Everything is like a bit available online. Okay. So siapa rasa macam, oh my god, oh my god, this is like macam a life-changing thing for me, because I didn't know before this. I just thought that I macam susah gila nak bangun pagi, and you know, I'm wondering why, how to change and everything, right? Yeah, okay. So it's not your fault, okay guys, kalau you tak boleh bangun pagi and everything. People saying like macam malas ni, menyegan ni ha. No, don't listen to that. Don't put yourself down. It's just your body clock, right? It's scientifically proven. All right, so don't put yourself down because of it. Yeah, Eli kan. Bila I baca kan, oh my god, it is so true. Macam tu. Yes. Yeah, I know, because once I figured this out, and I can understand like people yang macam rasa down, because all our life we've been taught that macam, oh, if you do this on time dan semua, but that clock is according to what? Right? So now we got like some case studies to see what's the best time for us to do what according to our own body clock, right? So this is the key to your productivity. That's why I'm showing you this. The moment you understand your chronotype, okay, some people like, I don't believe in this. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. Go do whatever works for you. This is just a suggestion. But for me, once I understood this, it's easier for me to schedule my timetable tadi tu. It's based on this juga. It's based on like, okay, pagi-pagi, what is my best juice working at? Petang-petang, what do I do? That's why I schedule my meetings lewat petang. Pukul 5, I only do meetings pukul 5 sampai 5:30 petang. Because that's the best time for me, right? Okay, so now you can nampak tak how you can do your timeline according to ni ha. And you can macam cakap, this is general one, you can find like the exact one. Banyak, the resources are online. You can do the quiz. I already gave you the quiz kan. The quiz is actually just click on the link yang the Power of When punya website tu kan. Dia akan trigger that quiz immediately. And then you will find out more about yourself. Okay? Yeah. After I understand this, I fought way less with my husband, okay? Because my husband is a wolf. I'm the opposite. I'm a freaking lion, kot. So bila dia tak buat according to my time, I become the lion yang so it doesn't help. So bila I understand this, then I macam, tahu tak? Then I understand that, okay, so he's going according to his body clock, I'm going to go my body clock, but we can coexist. You can search kat sini kan, chronotype, contoh lah, lion and wolf. Compatibility, timing, ada. So they will suggest, okay, what time are most comfortable for you to like meet them, to talk to them. Sebab, do you know like macam the right time to talk to wolf pukul berapa? If you talk to them in the morning, dia tak boleh proses. Bukan dia tak nak proses, it's not like they want to listen. Yeah, I did. I did. It's not like they don't want to listen. Okay, sometimes we feel like I felt like, oh, you don't want to listen to me in the morning because I'm so super active in the morning kan. Tapi rupanya dia tak boleh proses je lagi. So kan, blur ke pagi-pagi macam tu kan. So bila macam petang-petang, then after that communication between us got so much better. Because I understand what time that he's most active, and I also explain to him what time I'm most receptive. So we can communicate during time yang dia tak blur and I tak blur, and together we can get more things right and understand things better and less misunderstanding. This is amazing, okay? Seriously. So if you've been fighting with your parents, with your sister, with anyone, figure out what is their chronotype. Just give them a link. Macam I send my sister link. Hey, do this test job. And then she did the test. And because people love quizzes, kan? And then you figure out, oh, so this is the best time. So now I understand. So let's say if you ada kerja hakiki and you're trying to ask for a raise or a favor or whatever, know the right time to talk to your potential customer, to your potential stakeholder, to your potential boss, whoever it is, at the right time that they are open to understanding and listening. Not at the time when orang blur, tak boleh fokus, tak boleh ni ha. So that's, now do you understand how powerful knowing this is? Kan? Ha. So siapa yang rasa macam, oh my god, this is a major like macam now I know what is the right time to talk to people. What? Kan? Yes. 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 And there'll be less macam apa ni? Less apa ni? Oh my god. Is it 10? It's almost 10. Less. Oh my god. Yang macam bila macam you're grating against things tu. Conflict, yes, conflict, resistance, all those things. There'll be a lot less once you figure out what's the most receptive time for that person to listen to you or to talk to you, to receive whatever you want to say. Okay? All right. And you can Google like literally anytime, like macam the best time for you to work out, the best time for you to eat, the best time for you to sleep, the best time for anything according to your chronotype. Okay? Lion, best time to there's a whole bunch of articles and like macam information on this. Okay? So you can, when you know yourself better, you're working with your body, your natural clock. So you tak rasa macam tersiksa sangat, insyaAllah. So basically, okay, just to recap what we did today. So I know that some people macam maybe join lambat sikit tadi. It's okay. Let me just see. Okay, so just to recap, so we covered tonight, we covered the success model. We know that in order to be successful, we have to have the ASK model kan, which is attitude, the right attitude, the right skills, and we practice it, and the right knowledge. Everyone can have the right knowledge when they go to classes, baca buku ke, dengar recording, whatever it is. Tapi the action is needed for us to develop the skills. Tapi bila kita develop the skills, when it doesn't happen according to what we plan, we have to have the right mental attitude supaya we can process it and say, it's okay, just do it anyway, right? And then in order to have more time, higher energy, more productivity, we have to understand the 3 pillars of productivity, which is energy, attention, and time. Macam mana kita nak manage? Kalau kita rasa overwhelmed, what should we do? Kalau kita rasa exhausted, what should we do? Kalau kita rasa distracted, what should we do? Each of these, dia ada lack of apa benda. Kalau overwhelmed, kita lack of time management. Kalau exhausted, kita rasa penat all the time, kita lack of energy. Kalau kita distracted, kita lack of attention ataupun focus. Kita tak boleh fokus. Right? And we did a test just now, yang 50. So 55 times 50 tu. And our goal is not to be perfect. Our goal is just to get as close to 40 as possible. Right? So siapa yang macam 14, 17, 18. So tadi kita dah tulis yang daripada macam yang the 50, the 5 points tu, apa yang kita boleh improve at each point, sikit-sikit, right? And then we went through one by one the 3 pillars of productivity, which is time, energy, and attention. Pillar number 1 is time, apa yang kita boleh buat, having a timetable, right? And then having the strategies, 50-minute time blocks. Saya dah tunjuk you my timetable. Do what works for you. Okay, I showed you my sister punya. Do what works for you. If 50 minutes is too short for you, you need like 2 hours, you need 4 hours. Do what works for you according to your own body. Okay, and we need people to leverage time. Next is energy, right? So remember why we're doing this is because tadi kan kalau kita shortage of time, kita shortage of energy, shortage of attention. So this is how kita fix dia, the 3 things yang kita boleh fix, right? Okay. And then to install new habits. Sebab apa yang kita buat essentially is, bila kita nak fix this thing, kita nak fix, kita nak masukkan sistem baru, kita nak guna strategi baru, kita nak leverage time. All of this means that kita installing new habits into our system. Sebelum ni kita tak pernah buat. So obviously dia akan ada resistance daripada dalam. Okay. So we have to put in place system that supports our new habits. And it gets first with a reminder, a repeated routine, and a reward. Antara yang paling penting is setting the right environment that supports this. Contohlah, if you're trying to lose weight, it doesn't help kalau every time you pergi Maidin ataupun you pergi Jaya Grocer and then you grab that big bag of chips. Obviously, it's going to be eaten by you. Betul tak? So, setting the right environment for you to win is super key. Contoh, if you want to set like macam running exercise, contoh macam my sister and she wanted to start a marathon, like macam before the MCO hari tu, she never ran in her life. And then, but she read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, and then James Clear cakap setting the right environment, you know, helps with setting a habit. So apa dia buat is, dia macam dia pergi tidur dengan baju macam yoga. So tak bila dia bangun je, dia tak payah nak tukar baju. Dia bangun je terus je pergi ke arah pintu, kat situ dah ada stokin dengan kasut. So dia just cakap dengan brain dia, tak apalah, just pakai sebelah je kasut. Just try to put on one shoe first. And when you put on one shoe, you feel stupid if you don't put the other shoe. So dia pakai the other shoe. Lepas tu alang-alang dah pakai the 2 shoe, tak apalah, I just lari depan rumah sekejap je, sikit je. And then when she did that, and then she ran 1 block. And then the next day, she ran 2 blocks. The next day, next week, next month. And that year, I think that year that she started that, dia managed to do 12 marathon from 0. Okay? From 0. So having just starting dengan letak shoe dia dekat tepi pintu je. So tak payah nak buka cupboard dah cari kasut benda semua, dah letak stocking kasut dekat tepi pintu. So getting the right environment in, right? So that helps. So again, kalau you want the audiobooks, let me know because I'll pass you the link for this. Habit by Charles Duhigg, and then Atomic Habits by James Clear, because it helps. Remember that bila kita nak set up new habits, we have to have a reminder. It could be like macam the reminder purpose dia untuk trigger the switch in our brain untuk tukar. Alright? And then bila kita tukar, kita kena repeat it enough times. Repetition is mastery. And after that, kita kena reward diri kita. You have to feel good. If your reward is eating, if your eating is kind of hard lah, kan? Then you might end up macam bloated. But figure out what makes you happy. Even though if it's just a feeling, that's the best thing. All right. Okay, so that's what we covered today. Just close this off. Okay. So that's it. Not the big why. Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you like macam just in case if I forget, can you do me a favor and let me know which one? Sebab I will actually post this, and then I will actually post this, and you let me know dekat the post so that I can create a new unit within our group and post the link semua kat situ. Just in case kalau I don't post it tomorrow or if I forget, okay? But I'll get to you as soon as possible. Okay. I want it all. Give it. Just give it. Okay. So I want to ask you guys. So has this been like super helpful? Like, were there like, you know, things that gave you an aha, things that you never realized before? Because this really, really helped me last year overcome my exhaustion, overcome my overwhelmingness, overcome my distraction. Okay. Those are the 3 pillars of our productivity. Yeah, Corona time. Okay, which one is your favorite? Oh, thank you, Ayu. Okay, which one is your favorite? If your favorite aha moment is which one? Chronotype. Yeah, I always knew something needed to be fixed, but didn't know where to start. Kan? That was me. I'm macam, I know I need to change, but where? That was me. I'm macam, how? And then I found, but as you can see, the reason why I didn't have sites is because this is my private practice, what I do. And when you guys ask me so many questions, I macam mana nak ni, macam mana semua. So I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna open this up to you. This is what, has helped me, and hopefully it will help you. Inshallah it will. Okay, because as I said, this is not originally, ni bukan daripada kepala otak I, but it's years and years of study. I showed you resources from like almost, I think 10 people, and each of them did their own research on this. So inshallah, this will work because they collectively have helped over like 100,000 people at least, or if not millions. Tony Robbins helped how many people? Millions, good. Chronotype, but I feel attacked by all the cheap stuff. I know, because it's me, because okay, Jojo, earlier, kena cakap record, masih record. Earlier I was in Jaya Grocer getting my greens, and then I saw my favorite bag of chips kat situ. I'm macam, and I say, no, it's not gonna help you, it's not gonna help you. So that's like the good side and the bad side. I'm arguing in my head, like, just grab it, it's just one bag. And then I said, no, that one bag is the beginning. So I didn't get it. So I said like, tak apalah. Chronotype there, okay. Chronotype, 50 minutes. Works. Works for you, works for all, Tony fan. Yay, we are not weird. Oh, I actually don't like fruits. Oh, I don't like fruits at all. I just cook fruits. So that's why I went to, change it with fruits. Yeah, we do, Marlene. We can have a chips party. Chronotype, okay. So, cerita sekali. Don't, jangan tengah malam ni, jangan cerita semua benda ni. Okay. No. Okay. So, for me lah, chronotype really changed the way I do things once I understood, especially my relationship with people. Sebab being a lion, kadang-kadang we can be like very when people macam, hey, you're supposed to like ni chronotype kan. Tapi bila I figured, oh, di chronotype dia macam ni, okay, then I macam understand, okay. So that helps. Brownie Brittle says hi now. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Let me just like stop the recording.